President and NDC presidential candidate, was born on 29th November 1958 in Damongo, which was then the capital of the West Gonja district in the northern region. He is the son of Emmanuel Adama Mahama, the West Gonja constituency MP and the first regional commissioner of the northern region under Ghana's first president Kwame Nkrumah. He received his basic education at Achimota Basic School and later moved to the Ghana Secondary School in Tamale. In 1981, he received a Bachelor of Arts degree in history but was forced to flee to Nigeria, where his father was living in exile. However, in 1983, he returned to Ghana and enrolled in a postgraduate program in communication studies at the University of Ghana and received a postgraduate degree in social psychology from the Institute of Social Sciences in Moscow in 1988. Mr. Mahama was employed as an information officer at the Embassy of Japan in the Republic of Ghana from 1991 to 1995 and moved on to join the non-governmental organization Plan International as a sponsorship and grants manager in the Ghana country office from 1995 to 1996. It wasn't until 1996 that John Dramani Mahama entered Ghanaian politics. He joined the National Democratic Congress and was elected to the Parliament of Ghana to represent the Bole Bamboy constituency. He was re-elected in the 2000 and 2004 elections. During this time, he was appointed a Deputy Minister for Communications in 1997 and then Minister for Communications from November 1998 until January 2001. He also became Minority Parliamentary Spokesperson for Communications from 2001 until 2005 and then from 2005 until 2008. The year 2008 was a defining moment for Mr. Mahama as he partnered the late Professor John Evans Atta Mills to helm the affairs of government from 2009 to July 2012, where he assumed command of the nation following the death of the Asumdwe Hene.
I, John Dramani Mahama,
do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
Do in the name of the Almighty God swear.
That I will bear true faith and allegiance to the
Dramani Mahama was sworn into office as the President of the Republic of Ghana, making him the first Ghanaian head of state to have been born after Ghana's declaration of independence on 6th March 1957. According to Mr. Mahama's website, Ghana's ranking when it came to press freedom rose from 41st in 2012 to 26th in 2016 under his administration. In 2016, however, Mr. from 41st in 2012 to 26th in 2016 under his administration. In 2016, however, Mr. Mahama was unable to secure a second term as president, losing out to the NPP's candidate then, Nana Akufo-Addo.
On the basis of the foregoing figures and by the power vested in me as the chairperson of the Electoral Commission and the returning officer for the presidential election, it is my duty and my privilege to declare Nana Addo Dankwa Akufo-Addo as the president-elect of the Republic of Ghana.
I will leave it to history to be the judge of my time and contributions while in that high office. Indeed, we are dealing with a situation already. Let me make a distinction between what Ghanaians call dumso, that is outages. We have two phenomena. We have load management, which used to be called load shedding, and we have outages. Load shedding is implemented when the amount of power is insufficient to meet the demand. Outages are the common occurrences that happen with overloaded transformers or blasted cables or something like that. So there are two differences. What we're going through currently is a load management or load shedding, if you prefer to call it that, created by an act of God. A ship's anchor broke the West African gas pipeline and knocked out 320 megawatts of our generation.
Despite being a distinguished statesman, Mr. Mahama's administration was marred by frequent power outages, which became a significant issue during his tenure. This challenge arguably overshadowed many of his contributions to the country.
I'll allow history to be the judge of how I have served my nation, how well I have done my part in running my lap of that relay. What that verdict will ultimately be, I cannot say. I can only say that I have done my best, giving my all, and done so with the best of intentions for my God and my country.
During the 2020 elections, Mr. Mahama contested with the hope of returning to power. He, however, lost to the incumbent president, Nana Akufo-Addo. The NDC later petitioned the Supreme Court over alleged irregularities. Then, on 24th April 2024, Mr. Mahama announced Professor J. Nana Opoku-Agyeman as his running mate for the 2024 elections.
When people were dying and they needed just a little bit of help, you will not find in his term an a Japan-like manifesto. And you will not find him as president clearing malfeasance and writing love letters to prejudice a bad situation.
She had previously contested the same position in the 2020 elections. As a family man, John Mahama is married to Lordina Mahama, to whom he has been married to for 32 years. Together, they have 5 children. Outside of being a politician, the former president is also an author, having published his book, My First Coup d'etat and Other True Stories from the Lost Decades of Africa, in July 2012. He attributes the awakening of his consciousness and subsequent actions to that fateful day in 1966 when Ghana's founding president Osagyefo Dr. Kwame Nkrumah was ousted in a military coup documented in the first chapter of his book. If given the nod, the NDC presidential candidate will be the first president in Ghana's history to return to serve another term in the Fourth Republic.